Welcome back, treasure hunters. You're about to uncover the secrets hiding in your pocket change. These rare coins could turn into a fortune overnight, so don't blink, because the next coin we reveal might just make you rich. If you've got a 50 cent piece lying around, it could be your golden ticket. Let's dive into the world of hidden wealth and jaw-dropping coin values. This is not just collecting. This is discovering money you never knew you had. Have you ever looked closely at a 50 cent coin from 1999 and wondered if it could be your golden ticket? Well, brace yourself, because this seemingly ordinary coin might be the key to a life-changing fortune. Across Europe, collectors are on the hunt for specific rare variants of this coin, and some of them are so rare that they fetch jaw-dropping prices in auctions and private sales. If you've got one of these coins lying unnoticed in your drawer, you might just be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. The most valuable 1999 50 cent coins are those minted during the euro's transition period, especially from countries that had very limited mintage or released test versions before the full rollout in 2002. For instance, some 1999 coins were produced as prototypes or in extremely limited quantities for collector sets. These coins were not intended for general circulation, making them incredibly scarce today. A genuine 1999 50 cent from Monaco, San Marino, or Vatican City in mint condition could sell for hundreds or even thousands of euros. Yes, that much for just one coin. What truly makes these coins rare is not just the year, but also where and how they were minted. Some countries struck only a few thousand pieces as part of early euro coin sets before the euro was introduced as physical cash. These sets were often gifted to VIPs or reserved for official archives, making the coins virtually impossible to find in the wild. If you happen to discover a coin with specific mint marks or unique national symbols from 1999, you might just be holding a high-value treasure in the palm of your hand. Among the most coveted is the 1999 50-cent coin from the Vatican City, featuring the image of Pope John Paul II. This coin is a collector's dream, as it was produced in such a small quantity that it's rarely ever seen outside of auctions. If your coin is from this series and is in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, it could be worth anywhere from 500 euros to over 2,000 euros depending on demand. Imagine flipping a single coin and turning it into a month's salary, or even more. There are also rare 1999 50-cent coins from countries like Belgium, the Netherlands, and Finland that feature special dies or errors, like misaligned edges, double strikes, or incorrect fonts in the date or country name. These minting mistakes drive collectors wild, and the more visible or unique the flaw, the higher the value climbs. Some of these error coins have been sold for over 1,000 euros in numismatic circles. Yes, even a small imperfection could explode the value of your coin overnight. The condition of your coin plays a massive role too. A 1999 50-cent coin that is graded MS, mint state, by professional coin grading services can multiply its value many times over. Collectors and investors pay premium prices for coins with sharp details, untouched edges, and an original golden sheen. If your coin looks pristine or has been preserved in a coin holder since 1999, you're already ahead in the game. It's like owning a vintage sports car with zero mileage. It just attracts serious money. Another huge factor is demand, and right now, demand is skyrocketing. As more collectors turn to rare euro coins, prices are spiking in the market. Auction houses, online collectors forums, and even cryptocurrency investors are getting involved, hunting for these valuable pieces as alternative assets. What used to be pocket change is now seen as a small-scale investment opportunity with high returns. If you act now and get your coin evaluated, you could sell at the peak of this trend and cash in big. The danger, however, lies in ignorance. Many people have sold these coins for far less than they're worth, unaware of the goldmine they had. Some of these coins have slipped through the cracks in bulk coin exchanges or flea markets, bought for cents and flipped for hundreds. That's why it's crucial to know exactly what you have before you spend or exchange it. A little research and expert advice can mean the difference between losing a treasure and gaining a windfall. So, what should you do if you think you have one of these valuable 1999 50 cent coins? First, don't spend it or give it away. Handle it carefully and avoid cleaning it, as improper handling can reduce its value. Then, compare it to trusted collector databases or get it appraised by a professional numismatist. Online forums and rare coin marketplaces are great places to gauge value and find buyers willing to pay top dollar for these hard-to-find coins. This could be your one-in-a-million moment. The 1999 50-euro-cent coin that's been hiding in plain sight might just be your ticket to financial freedom. Don't let its size fool you. These coins have changed lives. The next time you check your pocket change, remember that fortune favors the informed. Your journey from coin to cash could begin right now, and all it takes is one lucky find to flip your future upside down. Next, imagine finding a simple 20-euro-cent coin in your pocket and discovering that it's worth thousands of euros. Yes, you heard that right. The 2009 20-euro-cent coin might look ordinary at first glance, but in the world of rare numismatics, it holds the power to transform your life overnight. This isn't just pocket change. It's a potential jackpot hiding in plain sight. People around the world are waking up to the incredible value of certain rare coins, and this particular 2009 edition is grabbing serious attention from collectors and investors alike. The 2009 20-euro-cent coin became a sensation not because of how many were minted, but because of the special versions and minting errors that slipped into circulation. Some coins were struck in extremely limited quantities, intended only for collector sets, yet somehow made their way into everyday use. Others have rare minting anomalies, off-center strikes, double dies, and even misaligned edges that skyrocket their value far beyond face value. If you happen to own one of these misprinted or low-mintage coins, you could be sitting on a gold mine without even knowing it. What makes this coin so extraordinary is not just its scarcity, but also the mystery behind it. Certain 2009 20-cent coins were minted with slight design differences depending on the country, especially from smaller Eurozone nations like Monaco, San Marino, or Vatican City. These countries produce very limited amounts of euro coins, and the 2009 issues are among the rarest and most sought after. A Vatican City 20-cent 2009 coin, for example, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of euros if in pristine condition, especially if it carries an uncirculated grade or a rare mint mark. The marketplace for these coins is booming. Online auction platforms and numismatic websites report staggering bids from eager collectors. A single rare 2009 20-euro-cent piece in flawless condition has sold for over 2,000 euros. Yes, from just a coin that many people overlook every day. The key is condition and origin. If your coin has not been tarnished, is uncirculated, or comes from a special mint set, its value increases dramatically. Even circulated ones with unique characteristics can attract offers in hundreds. Coin experts warn collectors not to spend these coins blindly. Too many people unknowingly trade away rare coins for a cup of coffee or a snack, not realizing they're throwing away a fortune. If your 2009 20-cent coin has a special shine, crisp edges, or unusual details, get it evaluated by a numismatic expert. It could be the coin that pays your bills, upgrades your car, or even finances your dream vacation. All from something you thought was just loose change. Some of the most valuable 2009 20-cent coins include those with minting defects that occurred during the production process. These are often called error coins, and they're treasured by collectors for their uniqueness. A slightly off-center coin, a double strike, or even a coin with a blank spot can multiply in value tenfold. It's not just about how rare the coin is, it's also about how unique and unusual it appears compared to standard mint issues. Collectors around the world are scouring markets, online auctions, and personal collections to get their hands on these rare coins. The demand is rising fast, and with demand comes skyrocketing prices. Coins that were worth only a few euros a decade ago are now selling for thousands because of their rarity and historical significance. And the 2009 20-euro-cent coin sits right in the middle of this growing storm, making it one of the hottest coins in the numismatic world today. You don't need to be an expert to recognize the potential value of your 2009 20-cent coin. All you need is a magnifying glass, good lighting, and a little bit of curiosity. Look at the coin's details, examine the edge, the year, the mint mark, and any unusual characteristics. Compare it with online databases or get it graded by a professional. Even the smallest detail can be the difference between a common coin and one worth thousands. People who once laughed at coin collecting are now investing real money in rare coins, and the reason is simple. Returns are massive. While stocks fluctuate and real estate demands big investments, a rare coin like the 2009 20-cent euro can appreciate rapidly with very little effort. It's a form of treasure hunting where luck meets knowledge, and sometimes just a coin in your pocket can change your destiny overnight. So before you spend that 20-cent euro coin from 2009, take a moment. That little piece of metal could be the key to unlocking untold riches. Check your wallets, your drawers, your old piggy banks. You never know what rare gem might be hiding. Don't be the person who lets fortune slip away for just 20 cents. The next big payday might be lying in your hands right now, waiting to be discovered. Next, the 10 cent coin from 2004 may appear ordinary at first glance, but what hides behind its golden luster could quite literally change your financial destiny overnight. Yes, this seemingly humble coin, circulating quietly in your pocket or coin jar, could be a secret fortune waiting to explode in value. Coin collectors and investors alike are paying massive attention to specific variations of this 2004 coin due to shocking auction results, minting errors, and limited edition production runs that are now worth hundreds, sometimes thousands, of euros in the current booming rare coin market. Among the most jaw-dropping finds is the 2004 10-cent coin minted with an ultra-rare misprint where the map on the reverse shows an outdated version of Europe before the EU expansion. This small detail, often overlooked by the untrained eye, is in fact a major marker of value. Collectors go wild over these minting quirks, and depending on the country of mint and condition, a single coin with this error has fetched over 2,000 euros in online auctions. Imagine that. A coin you might accidentally drop under your car seat could pay for your next vacation, rent for several months, or even a small car. What truly drives the price of these coins into the stratosphere is their extreme rarity. In 2004, several mints across Europe produced 10-cent coins, but only a handful had production mistakes or were printed in extremely limited batches due to temporary halts in minting or transitions in design. Coins from small mints like those in Luxembourg or Monaco, or low-output years from countries like Finland or Ireland, especially in proof or uncirculated quality, are now commanding insane prices in auctions and collector markets. What's even more incredible is the demand surge from international collectors who are desperate to complete their euro coin collections. Since the Eurozone includes coins from many countries with different national reverse sides, collectors are constantly chasing specific years and mint marks. The 2004 coins from smaller countries with distinct designs and low mintage numbers are in such demand that sellers are often overwhelmed with bids within minutes of listing. If you own one of these pieces and it's in pristine or even slightly circulated condition, you're sitting on a hidden gold mine. Take, for instance, the extremely rare 2004 Italian 10-cent with a misalignment error and die crack across the portrait of the Castel del Monte. This coin shocked collectors when it sold for over 1,750 euros at a private auction. Another famous case was a Spanish coin of the same year where the stars around the edge were misaligned, which sold for just under 1,500 euros. These aren't fantasy numbers. These are real, verifiable sales. Your loose change might be holding onto this treasure without you even knowing. Condition is a massive factor. So if you think you've spotted a 2004 10-cent coin, don't just toss it in a drawer. Get it graded or examined by a numismatic expert. Coins graded MS, mint state, or higher can command triple or even quadruple the value of a worn version. A single well-preserved piece can go from 10 cents to 3,000 euros or more if it features the right combination of rarity, error, and country of origin. Now imagine owning several of these gems. Your coin collection becomes an overnight jackpot. There have also been discoveries of 2004 10-cent coins in mixed country rolls, sold off by banks or estate sales, where people found rare variations mixed in with common coins. One Belgian collector found a 2004 10-cent with doubled lettering and slight rotation in the die. He sold it for over 900 euros within hours of posting it online. This is exactly why you should never ignore your spare change. A small oversight could cost you a life-changing opportunity. What's even more astonishing is the rise in digital coin auctions, where demand is at an all-time high. Rare 2004 10-cent coins are being bid on by international buyers from Asia, the United States, and the Middle East, regions where European coins are seen as both historical treasures and luxury collectibles. If you own one of these coins, even slightly different from the standard design, you may have multiple buyers ready to outbid each other for it in minutes. This isn't just hype, it's the reality of today's numismatic frenzy. The economic conditions and investment trends are making tangible assets like rare coins more attractive. People are looking for alternative stores of value, and rare euro coins, especially from the earlier years of adoption like 2004, are gaining traction as elite collectibles. Think of it like owning a limited edition Rolex, but one that fits in your smallest wallet pocket. If you hold a valuable variant of the 2004 10-cent coin, you're holding not just metal, but history, rarity, and extreme monetary potential in one small disc. So before you spend that shiny 10-cent coin on a candy bar or let it gather dust in a forgotten drawer, take a second look. That little piece of metal could be your ticket to a financial breakthrough. It could be the unexpected fortune that turns your story around. Don't make the mistake of trading rare gold for crumbs. Get informed, get it checked, and get ready, because that 2004 10 euro cent coin might just make you rich overnight.